Starfield has boldly gone where no Fallout has gone before. Quality assurance. You yourself may have boldly gone and got the best deal on the market right now and gotten a month of Game Pass, and you're not alone. They're behind you. In a video I never made last year, I would have made the... It's a good gag. In a video I never made last year, I would have made the bold claim that Game Pass, and its cloud gaming in particular, were the best gaming platform of 2022. I didn't make that video because if I did, I'd come across as some sort of corpo dick rider just doing it for the money. Game Pass is the best gaming platform of 2023.
Rats still in the race.
On day one, I played the opening sequence of Starfield on the bus on my phone. It was like witnessing a majestic vibrating postage stamp. But I'm not here to talk about Starfield specifically. I'll leave that up to literally every other YouTuber on the planet to talk about Fallout New Space Edition. Let's talk about Game Pass. The first thing you should know about Game Pass is that Microsoft has sucked at marketing since Bill Gates put on a trench coat to talk about Doom, and somehow looked even more like a gigantic nerd. So when a new game does come out that you're excited for, double check that you haven't already got it on Game Pass first, because you might accidentally end up supporting it otherwise, and we don't want that. They actually suck so bad at letting you know what's coming to the pass. The Coming Soon tab only gives you the barest taste of what's coming up, but some games on that list that I am excited for include Jusant. It's Jusant! A beautiful looking climbing game by Don't Nod, and Cities Skyline 2, the balm that will help me forget how badly I got burned by SimCity 10 years ago. I'm holding on to that one. I'm like an elephant, a gigantic bitch. But while we wait for those, here's a quick grab bag of other titles to check out. I'm going to stay super brief so we can get through them all, but if you'd like a chunkier review on any of these, give us a shout out in the comments. And if there's some gems I really missed, and I know for a fact I left a whole shit ton of this list, please let everyone else know in the comments. Okay, let's do this shit. I'm going to try and keep this quick. Descenders. There's just something about biking straight into a pine tree at 100 kilometers an hour that really appeals to me. This is a roguelite racer with randomized maps and a difficulty curve entirely up to you. It's only ever your fault that you land on your neck 3 times in a row. Plagetail Requiem. 20 hours of anxiety-inducing child whispering. I'd recommend playing the first one though, but you can get a feel of what to expect just playing the intro of this one if you want. Yakuza Zero. You roleplay as a guy who never leaves 2 city blocks and just want to play video games all day. But seriously, this is one of the funniest games I've ever played in my life. It's got decent brawling and hilarious side quests. Persona 5. By day, you're a school kid dealing with relationships, and by night, you're inside the heads of a bunch of perverts catching demons. Trigger warning. Perverts. Soul Hackers 2. This one's Persona if it was made only when the boss was looking at your screen so you'd look busy. Broforce. Finally, I understand why Americans like delivering freedom via bullets and death. It's just lots of fun and for a good cause. Playing this one in co-op usually ends with one of you dead because everyone is too goddamn trigger happy around the propane. If you played Broforce way back in the day, do yourself a solid poo and then go check it out again. Hollow Knight. Where the fuck do I go now? Bug Edition. Golf with your friends. Watch your friends turn into individual atoms of rage as a log falls out of nowhere and screws their shot. It's glitchy and rough. 10 out of 10. HiFi Rush. This is a Saturday morning cartoon turned into a rhythm action game, featuring a protagonist hammier than the meals served to Muslim prisoners at Guantanamo Bay. It Takes Two. This is the ultimate co-op game about 2 parents trying to make a little kid cry. Rookies. I don't need anyone's help to do that. By the way, you don't need to convince a friend to also get Game Pass to play this with them, so they can play it for free. Yay! Grounded. Survival exploration for people who like bugs. Also, there's an arachnophobia option that turns all the spiders into orbs of doom. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that you, like me, are excited to never truly own a game ever again. See ya.
Laptop boy.